Alrighty.
Well, here we are on YouTube. How are you doing, Ryan?
Nathan, how you doing? Are you done eating those chicken wings off camera there?
I'm finished. Well, I'm not finished because I got so many more. Look at those chicken wings. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I'll eat them later. Just for you. That's the sacrifice I make for this channel.
Well, don't do it for me. Do it for our 5 watchers of this channel because nobody wants to see you eating food. Unless they're into that mukbang.
Mukbang.
What's it? I don't know how to pronounce it. Mukchang? Muckety muck? Anyways. All right, Nathan, this is a Patreon request from Levi Mushtoom. He has given us remixes before from King Gizzard. And then this is the one he did for Butterfly 3000.
Mm-hmm.
It's called 3001, it looks like. Pretty clever there. He said here that he was inspired by the remix album to do one of his own. It's just him messing around with 4 of his favorite tracks. Mm-hmm. So it all fades together in new ways, too. The cover is from Butterfly 3001, but he changed the colors. Oh, I see. Okay. And he made it just over a couple hours, so it's kind of a quick turnaround.
Yeah. Well, I know the songs well, so I'll be able to point out differences fairly easily.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're more... Yeah, I don't know the album the way you do, so... Yeah, okay. Your input will be very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's check it out.
Okay, here goes. It's good music to mukbang to. Are we pausing between?
Yeah, of course. So you'll know the more than me there. So go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the song. So, and I've listened to it in a lot of different contexts. And so this one's hard for me because I love the song. So,
Right.
hearing it slowed down feels like there's something wrong with it. Like it feels like, what's going on? Somebody
because you're
left
used
their
to it
cookie
maybe
on
one
the
way.
record player and now it's going too slow. Like it just has this like feeling like, come on, just get going. So that's just me. Because I listen to it like as a song to like ride to, so it's moving faster in my head. Yeah, so that's just
fair. Yeah, for me, because I'm unfamiliar with it, I'm still just digging it, right? So
Right.
it's still new to me. But I can understand that. I can pick any song that you're familiar with. Like I just finished it on my podcast, that Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction album. I know that album, like, of course, like you know it very well too. So if somebody goes and remixes a song and changes it, you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's just you're processing the sound differently because you've listened to it for a certain way for some time. So fair enough. Right now, I'm still just enjoying it because to me it still sounds new, and I don't remember enough of the old song. But yeah, anything you want to add to the how he did it or how well he's doing the remix, like his ability to remix things?
I can see some of the like reverb, and you can hear there's just a different tone. I think he's kind of got I think it's the same pitch, but just slowed down. Like it sounds like it's in the same key, right? He hasn't changed the key, so it all sounds like the same pitch. But that's the only thing I could notice was that it was slowed down. But other than the bit of reverb, yeah.
They said it was slowed and tuned down. He said there.
Oh, it was tuned down. Okay. Yeah.
And Paul in our Discord says, well, he's never heard the song before, so he liked it. To him, it's just like I said, it sounds like a new song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's carry on.
Yep.
this is going into the next song. Okay, so we'll pause there. Comment on our Discord that I really like. It's like, you remember when like the batteries are dying in your Walkman. You're like just trying to like get that last song in. It kind of sounds like that. Like I gotta listen to this last one. I did like at the end there with the guitars where you could hear a little bit more of the separation of the guitars.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say that. Yeah. I don't know how he did that. It sounded like the acoustic was a lot louder. Like, is that what you're talking about? I felt like I was really hearing the acoustic guitar, which I liked.
Yeah, and I could hear more specific. Like often King Gizzard's guitars, they go for kind of like the combined effect of a bunch of sounds all at once, and I like that sound. But it was interesting to hear it slowed down, to hear it a little bit more separated.
You got to keep it separated.
Keep them separated.
Gee. Now everyone has it stuck in their head now.
Yeah, everyone that knows the song.
Someone just yelled at me, why? All right. Yeah, keep eating that bung fat choy.
No, I'm waiting for you to do your thing. I'm eating while you...
Oh, it's just... I'm sorry, guys. We have the worst channel, and eating just makes it even that much worse. Unless people are into food porn, which I guess if you're into King Gizzard and food porn, you're like jizzing everywhere right now. You're so excited. You're King Gizzing everywhere. You're just gizzed all over your screen. All right. Yeah, let's move on to the next part. Levi said this last part is one track, so we're in the last part there.
All right.
But I agree. I'm sorry. I want to say that I like the heavier sound there. So that was of course, with any kind of remix, I think you always go back and enjoy the original. But I like what Mush Tomb has done here, where he's playing with it, and he's changing the sounds, and I like that. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. But that being said, I did like the separation of the guitar. I found that I was hearing the acoustic a lot more, which I like in King Gizzard when they played the acoustic, and the guitar had more of a sludge sound type thing. So, yeah.
All right. Chicken wing gizzard.
Yeah. Like an 80s song almost.
Yeah. They were already using those sounds, but this almost like emphasizes that.
Dream
So I said at the beginning of when the track started, and that's kind of how I listened to this. Was it sounded like a underground new wave synth 80s band out of Europe or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's not Levi's, I would say fault's the right word. I don't know how he could do this or how anyone could, because you slow down the vocals of an original track, because the singer Stu isn't singing that way. It's slowed down. You're taking what someone's singing and just slowing it down. I wonder if there's a way you could clean up the vocal to make it sound like that is, because it sounded like someone singing that normal speed, like somebody could sing that song at that speed. So I was trying to envision an artist actually doing that, and it was really cool to hear it like that. I think that was the highlight of the remixes, was the last one, where it sounded like a new wave, or I don't know, underground synth pop or something. You know, that it sounded very, I don't know, I like that, and it would have been interesting to hear that professionally done that way, like singing low, not just physically slowing it down, but actually recording it. Does that make sense?
Yep. No,
Yeah.
Remind me of oh dear, not Edgar Allan Poe, Alan Parsons Project. It sounded like his voice can sometimes do. He sometimes does that falsetto voice.
Okay.
And it was about the same range as that. So there was just in the end there. Yeah. Generally, there was one song in there that I can't remember which one. Maybe it's Butterfly 3000.
Okay.
That was remixed, that I was like, oh yeah, I can see the value here of slowing this down to get those kinds of sounds out of it. I appreciated that middle section there. But this is a song, this is a album that I have like really high praise for. So it's been harder for me to like engage in this one, just because I have a lot of love for the original.
Of course, yeah, of course. Oh, that's good. Thank you so much, Levi. I mean, you've given us a lot of your remixes throughout the months, and we appreciated you. I don't know what's word, trusting us isn't the right word, but just kind of exposing yourself to us. We're just a couple of asshat corn dogs. We don't have anything to really add a value to anything you've worked on. So it's always kind of weird reacting to someone's actual music that they've done, you know, to some degree, because you're like, you kind of feel responsible. You don't want to say anything like crappy, you know, because they've actually worked on it. We're talking to them in the chat. So, but he's a great supporter of our channel. We appreciate that. And yeah, thanks so much. It's been quite a journey.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, we appreciate that.
King Gizzard fandom is really interesting.
It is. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Everyone. Thank you. Join our Discord and all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next video.
All right. Bye.